Hey, Thrunite sent me another light. I didn't think much about this light before I got it, but once I got it and started looking at it and go outside and tested this thing, it kind of blew me away. This little tiny light that you're looking at here is running a Cree XHP 50 emitter in it, and this is truly a remarkable little EDC light. We're going to get into the specs on it, battery life and accessories and stuff, so maybe we'll start out with the accessories. You're going to get this light, and first for me, 1100 milliamp 18350 battery. I've never had one of these. And for size comparison, let's see if I got one. Here's a CR123, and this is a typical EDC battery. You notice how much quite a bit bigger that is, which equates to more runtime. You're going to get that battery, a clip, micro to USB charging cable to charge it while it's in the flashlight, and then a nice lanyard and some O-rings in one wicked flashlight. This light puts out 1500 lumens on turbo, and it'll throw over 100 meters, which you'll find out. I've tested that out already, and it does have infinitely variable mode, which I really love in a flashlight. So the UI on this is incredible, but charging port is right here. Of course, it's waterproof, and the other good thing about this light is it has a very strong magnetic base. I don't think any EDC lights out there should get sold without a nice, most likely neodymium magnet in the base. Works great for sticking it on things. As far as switching modes up, all you basically do is turn it on. You can see the indicator there. That blue light's always on, which is awesome. And to me, it's telling you your battery percentage. But you just basically hold it. And that's on high. If you want to turn it down, just hold it again. And that's the low mode. Not the lowest, but it is low mode. When it's off, if you were to double click, you're going into turbo. And if it's off, if you hold it, you go into that firefly mode. And specs on them modes, right here. You want to pause it, you can. The 1500 lumen output for turbo. Now it says 3 minutes, so don't feel bad there, I'm telling you. Even when it dims down, the thing is incredibly bright. But 3 minutes on 1500 lumens for that little light is just phenomenal. That's awesome, actually. An infinity high, 685 lumens, and that'll run for well over an hour, actually an hour and 20 minutes. And 15 lumens infinity low, 36 hours. That's a day and a half non-stop. And the other one with this light, which I've already tried it out, you can plug it in, charge it, and it'll be on. You can have it run on the lower modes, which that works great for a night light. Distance 102 meters. We'll try that out, which I already did. It's pretty awesome. Thing's awesome. I really like this light. Like I said, you plug it in, have it on. Thrunites work great as night lights. Just phenomenal because it's fully charged, and then you got a light on at nighttime, and just say your power goes out, just if you had it on a lower mode, the light's going to be on all the time, which is awesome. XHP 50 emitter inside this thing. Look at this. I mean, it's literally the size of your thumb, and you'll see when we go outside just how bright this thing is. I haven't tried taking it apart, but try to give you a close-up of, there's the driver and everything in the head itself. Real good threads, real good machining, just all around awesome light. Let's go outside and try this guy out. I'll show you what I'm talking about. You'll be impressed. I'm telling you, you'll be impressed. Alright, we're going to take this Thrunite T1, like I always do with my flashlight videos, shine it up against my lux meter 4 meters away, and we'll end up calculating the throw. Here's turbo. Try to beat 100 meters of throw. We'll see what happens. You can kind of see what it is already. 234. Let's go with that. 234 lumens times 16 meters squared divided by the brightness of the moon. and a square root of 14.976. Man, I'm coming up with 122 meters. That's pretty good. Awesome. Now that little light, 122 meters. This is the acid test for this Thrunite T1. We got a tree in front of the moon there at 62 meters. I'm going to double click this, show you what this thing does. This flashlight the size of your thumb does. Close range. Look at that. 62 meters, and it takes a wide swath with it. Very easily lights that up. Unreal. Behind that, there's a tree that's 94 behind that brush. Along the road, it's lighting that up, and struggling right there, but it is hitting this silhouettes of them pines, and them are running about 120, 140 meters, maybe more, but it does do it. What I'm impressed about is how much output this gives. Unaided with a Thrunite. And that is dimming it down right now. Isn't that awesome? Let's do closer. All right, let's try this Thrunite up against my Chevy truck on high beam headlights. And right now we're looking at the truck's lights on high beam. And here goes the Thrunite. Drowns it out. Pretty neat, huh? Thrunite truck headlights. Thrunite truck headlights. God, it's a lot of light coming out of that little light, ain't it? Unreal. Size of your thumb. Pretty awesome. Alright, we're running up closer in my yard, and this is that Thrunite on turbo in your yard. And I'm not lying when I'm telling you. You watch that tree right there, that's the edge of the light beam. I'm going to move it over. It just keeps right on shining. It's just, I would say the beam on this light is probably 170 degrees. That is a wide beam. If that showed all right, give you an idea. And stepping it down, I love that infinitely variable ramping on these flashlights. That's one of the lowest modes unless you were to double click in, or to hold it, clicking at a firefly. And that'll light that tree up 20 feet in front of me, no problem. 20, 25 feet. Start ramping up. That is high. The whole yard. Look at that. And then turbo. How's that, huh? Battery life, I like that little bit bigger battery in there versus them little ones, because you got your run time too. Yeah, it's a tiny bit bigger flashlight on it as far as the EDC, but man, you can't complain about run time in brightness. I really like this. Perfect combination. Unreal. So there you are, the Thrunite T1. This little light is actually surprising. I really like this one. It's got the best of both worlds. It's real small and compact. I mean, you almost lose it in your pocket. It's got a real good battery life, running at that size battery versus a CR123. Yeah, it's not an 18650 battery. For an EDC light, incredible battery life. You got your magnetic base, infinitely variable LED. I really like that. Great user interface. This is a pretty awesome light, Thrunite. Go ahead and check that link out for this light. Of course, the other Thrunites they got just a light for everything. So there you go. The Thrunite T1, 1500 lumens out of a flashlight the size of your thumb. There you go. Till the next time.